Alrighty. We're doing it a little bit inverse today. I fell asleep. Look, can I lie? No. Obviously, I'm recording at 9:30. Something horrible happened. No, nothing horrible happened. I was just asleep. Depending on how you look at it, that could be good or bad. I'm trying to find this one cord. Sorry. Depending how you look at it, it could be good or bad, right? Okay. Just want to make sure my phone is charging because I'm leaving soon. This will be my last session of Metaphor, probably until the end of the week. Of course, I forgot to upload some of my videos, so you'll probably see this way ahead, which is fine.
Something up?
Okay, what are we even doing? Nothing, right? Return to the Gauntlet Runner. I think we're done. At last, Basilio's awake now. That's a relief. I thought he'd be a walking shadow. Watching him, I think he's going to pull through.
Indeed.
Always knew you were a gutsy one, but think you had it in you to claim yourself as the prince. Bravo, old chap. You know, this Gauntlet Runner was originally commissioned for His Highness's exclusive use. I'll do what I can to make it one worthy of him. To masquerade as His Highness the Prince, it seems insolent to claim his identity, and yet, I cannot put my finger on why, but I approve of the suggestion, though not without reservation. As the Prince's royal guard, you shall have my protection.
In truth.
Before Basilio awakened his power, I felt the flow of another person's magla. I'm sure of it. This magla was gentle and warm. It enveloped Basilio, and then it seemed to merge with him. Yeah, it's his brother. Fidelio, he seemed like Luis's right-hand man, but he had a good head on his shoulders. It makes me think if we met under other circumstances, perhaps we'd have shared a drink together. Oh, what are you doing up here? First, Yuffie awakens to her powers, and now Basilio too. It's surprising, yet at the same time it's not. We all seem to be guided by your star. Oh, here he is.
Done?
Can't say I'm feeling as powerful as you lot look, but whatever you got, I know for sure it was Del who gave it to me. Nothing easy about it, but I know that if I'm going to be throwing around this power as your ally, I can't afford to mope. What a crazy good party member. Okay, maybe not now. Where do we go? Up? What's prepare? I guess I have to go somewhere else. Yeah. What? Oh, now we can rest in the Gauntlet Runner. I don't think there's anything to prepare for. Okay. Yeah, let's take a rest. You know, it was a crazy plot line of people getting assassinated and all sorts of shit, but what can you do,
Sure.
right?
Good night.
I wonder who actually cast the spell on the prince after everything we've done.
Yeah.
Looking like we're all set for tomorrow. Got a minute then. Seeing as how I've fallen in with you lot now, there's something I want to clear up.
You.
Just tell me this. You're doing all this to save the poor prince, or are you doing it to save the country? I say it's the same thing.
I mean...
It's ultimately the same thing either way. It ain't that simple.
Hey, mate.
If you want to save the country, you're playing a longer game. Got to actually win this race. So if we can't save the prince, you take his place for good. That means if we win the tournament, you'll take your lie to the grave.
So...
I'm just saying, you declare yourself prince tomorrow and everything changes for you forever. You know what you're signing for? Or signing up for?
Right.
I'm ready for it. Listen, you got guts, that's for sure.
Then...
Well, I'll tell you something myself. Not just following you to go with the flow, alright? Or to avenge
Whatever.
Del. Sure, I'm planning on hammering that bastard Luis into the ground, but I'm doing it for the dream, for a world where your birth don't decide your life. You're gonna tag along, that's the world we're gonna live to see. I know it. Just leave it to me. I've got your back, as long as you're giving this everything you've got, so will I. We got a deal? Oh, I thought we were gonna shake on it. He said he'd prefer to sleep in stowage and return to my bunk. Uh-oh.
Time marches on.
Come on, I'm
The
dying
age
over
of the
here.
new king draws nearer.
We're never rescuing this dude. He's doomed. He's so doomed. Oh no. I wonder what the king is thinking of all
Look.
this.
It's that boy candidate. The one who betrayed Luis or killed him or something.
Hold on! I thought it was Sanctifex Forden who got killed.
I think it's both. But hard to say what actually happened. Suppose it's true what they say about Elder. Disaster follows them like an ill wind.
Couldn't get a read on what kind of reputation we had before, but it seems worse than I thought.
Once we stand for His Royal Highness the Prince, that will surely change.
Our plans
We
just
have
get
to
worse
believe that.
every chapter.
Rella is here. The rumors were true.
I hate this.
Thank you all for joining me, even in the midst of this turmoil. I am Rella Cygnus of the Crown Theocracy. The reason I ask that you all gather here today is so that I may formally announce my succession to His Eminence, the late Sanctifex Forden. I know not if I am worthy, but under the teachings of the noblesse, I am determined to become a worthy king, a queen of this land.
The saint herself is to be our queen.
Gab.
Now we are safe.
Ah, shit, I missed it. So this is actually the 30th anniversary opening. It opens like the old PS1. And I think I might have shown this on the last session. Maybe not. I forget. But basically, yeah, and if you're wondering, my power blue, which is rare, it's a whole thing. It's not a big deal. So, yeah, we're just gonna boot this up. We'll continue. I don't know where it's saved, if at all. It might save in between cutscenes. If I gotta just pound some buttons and get back to where we were. Fortunately, we weren't in like the middle of anything crazy or important. There you go. It's just a lot to skip. Studio Zero, NVIDIA, opening cutscene, another cutscene, another this. Okay, well, we just pound through this real quick. We already seen it. Well, Saint Rella came out, something. I'm telling you, every single time every single time the power goes out in my room, I'm kind of like, I gotta look around. I'm like, did I just die? Did I just blow up and I'm not aware? Oh my god, it's
Good
terrible.
night.
Because I didn't have the light on in here. It's actually dark. I have the light, I just didn't turn it on. And so yeah, that's great. Always a pleasure. All right, we've already seen this. Want to save the country.
Certainly. Hey, mate.
You're playing a longer game. Can't save the place. Can't save the prince. You got to win for good, which is basically what I said from the start. We're gonna have to win for good. But then that, no, people didn't vote for the prince. They voted for me.
Whatever.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Past increases, future
Time marches
recedes,
on, and the
power
age of the
blows, and
new
then I have to go
king
flip the
draws
breaker.
nearer.
You know how it is. Right when I sit down to record. Good thing I wasn't doing anything serious, honestly. Okay.
Look. Think. Saint Rella.
There you go. Saint Rella.
Thank you all for joining me, even in the midst of this
I
turmoil.
gotta finish rebooting stuff, so don't
I
mind
am
me.
Rella Cygnus of the Crown Theocracy. The reason I ask that you all gather here today is so that I may formally announce my succession to His Eminence, the late Sanctifex Forden. I know not if I am worthy, but under the teachings of the noblesse, I am determined to become a worthy king, a queen of this land.
Shit.
The saint herself is to be our queen. Now we are safe. Glory to Sanctism.
Chill out for just jumping mid-race like that. Everyone seemed pretty annoyed when Luis did it.
The tournament's winner is not guaranteed to throw.
Alright, I think this is where I was up to. I gotta plug stuff back in.
Whoever
Oh,
has the
shit.
skill to
I'll do that in a
exploit the
second.
standings will win.
Listen to that roar. I think I underestimated my sister's popularity. Even from here, I can feel her aura of magic. I suppose that's to be expected if she's the land's best mage healer.
From the looks of it, she's perfectly situated to pick up where Forden left off.
I object. Rella,
Oh my
no
god,
true
this dude, what a
experience in the
salty
political
loser.
world. And you would rise to Sanctifex Forden's heights. Be worshipped as he was.
Well, what other
refuse.
choice do you have,
I
Dick?
have been loyal to God and His Eminence Forden my whole life. I am the only one worthy of his legacy.
Master Godot, truly I do see the truth in your words. However, this is also the
Yeah,
will of
you're
the Crown
overruled by your own bosses,
Friends
idiot.
gathered here. Do you really believe such a person is fit to be queen?
Let's see,
Once
is
the
this boot now?
nation has dissolved into chaos, it will be too late. Appoint me as champion of sanctism, and I will save you all.
Not
Yeah,
sure
yeah.
about that.
We don't know about
We
you.
know your name,
You're just kind of
but honestly,
around.
you don't have much in the way of real accomplishments.
The man has no charisma. If I had to choose, I'd rather follow Saint Rella. in all her glory.
Yeah, he's finding out he
And
was
they
never
say
that
Sanctifex
popular. That's so
Forden
funny.
killed the prince, too. If that's true, then I don't know if I'd trust his closest vassal with the throne.
Damn,
I
what a disaster for Godot. Everything he's done.
Luis's gauntlet runner.
Alright, start carpet bombing.
As usual, I find you all embroiled.
As usual, you're all wasting your time.
What is your business here?
For the sake of those mired in your endless, fruitless squabbles, I have come to propose we give truth to this competition.
What truth?
The people's eyes have been opened. This entire tournament is a self-indulgent travesty of the Sanctus Church's making. First the king, and now you dogs of God. Why do you teach the people lies? You preach the true understanding is mutual and blind to the balance of power. Ignorant, willful or otherwise, to the sin and weakness that your lessons breed. Face the truth. Our world is lawless, and your efforts have done nothing to quell the chaos. It is time we were judged only by our abilities.
I mean, he's not wrong. This is all just a
Victory
stupid
means
fucking
nothing
show.
unless won by
So, he's
skill.
not wrong again.
And it is no less true for the throne.
Skill? What skill would you put on display?
Combat!
I see no more reason to forbid the killing of candidates.
You would have the race decided by violence. And I suppose you believe yourself capable of personally reversing the king's magic? Impossible.
Oh, King! You have witnessed our trials, have you not? You have seen a divine relic used to defy your shield and claim lives!
Yeah, by me.
The lance rests in my hand. With its power, my victory is assured. But surely you would not see the race decided by such injustice. And neither would I. I will not give voice to the lie that this world is subject to any god's reign. Would you, oh great...
You gotta
king?
respect this. This is a
What
ballsy
is his
move.
aim? If he has the key to certain victory in his hands, why cast it aside?
Because it would basically be like
Never
cheating.
takes what he
Yeah.
doesn't win. That's Luis to the core. He
So
knows
he's like,
every
because I
word
have
he
the
says.
cheat code, you might as well
You're
let
drawn
everyone
up from
do
the
it.
bottom, and you
Yeah.
hear him talk like that. You can't help but dream. And then you never realize. Only a madman claims lies and contradictions won't exist in their world.
Luis Grierburn. What manner of life has this man lived to make him such a creature?
He says that, but with that lance, he could kill any candidate he pleases.
Yeah, but that's the
couldn't
whole
he?
point.
He killed Sanctifex Forden, and now threatens Saint Rella. No! Your late majesty, please, speak!
Do not fear, my people. Even should Luis claim all the power he desires, I will not be so easily conquered. Even should our nation dissolve into anarchy, I will always stand to defend you.
Sister.
I expected little else of Forden's loyal pet. It seems there is more to the saint than vapid, empty benevolence. Come, O king! There can be no more doubt. The masses desire a truly fair battle. One waged without your shackles.
Yeah, no point to the blessing. I have the cheat code. Just give it to everyone. Oh, no.
Be this thy course. Thou wouldst rule by strength alone.
He's talking!
Like when he first rose.
I killed Forden, yet has my standing fallen at all? Surely you would know. This petty race limps forward, while the land is further flooded with anxiety and monsters. You have left us an age of strife. You
That
are
was the
powerless
point.
to stop it. And in your place, fool king, I will restore the balance and right this land's wrongs.
So be it. They who remain seeketh a clash without hindrance.
Ah, shit.
Very well. Now and
Hey, we're number 3. Look at that.
my magic shall no longer protect thee.
I guess these are where all the candidates are. Yeah, well, no more chains. It's a free-for-all now. Which is actually kind of terrifying.
This is a trial renewed. If ye would be a true king, then I bid thee prevail.
Oh no! Oh! I mean, to be fair, I mean, it's now just whoever could do whatever, so we're probably gonna see, like, hit squads. Lewis could just, like, hire hit squads to hunt people down now. Now is a good time to bow out for a lot of people.
The magla flow surrounding the candidates has disappeared.
I didn't expect this to happen so
The
early.
magic is no more.
The royal magic's protection has faded away.
And this lance of dragons is no more than an antique.
Yeah, you could have it back now, weirdo.
Children lost in Sanctism shadow. The fog of deception has finally cleared. There is no God. Think hard on your salvation, and whether you'll find it in prayer.
No. He would even deny us our prayer? It's true. His Majesty has broken the spell. If it has come to this.
You know it was not I who laid the prince low. Which means that if you oppose me still,
Yeah,
it is
that's
to the
it.
throne.
It's just purely to
Nothing
fight
more.
him.
I can finally face the real you. A near-death invalid has no place upon the throne. The mere suggestion is ludicrous. You do well to follow the king's example and abandon the folly of your ideals.
To cast aside all we've fought for would accomplish nothing. We too strive for a vision. Luis, you will never take the throne. The rightful heir stands before you.
This is gonna be funny.
Look upon our candidate and know his true claim. He is the legitimate son of his late Majesty King Hithlodius V, last heir to the throne of Uchronia. His Highness, the Prince himself, has risen to vanquish evil. For his people, he defies the pain and suffering of the curse he endured.
His Highness the Prince? What? That's a lie.
I dyed my hair blue. Don't worry about it.
He has already passed.
His Highness the Prince. They're mad, the lot of them. That boy's an elder.
Indeed he is. 'Tis the very proof you seek. Anyone who truly knows His Highness himself will see what this means. Indeed. There is no denying it.
Rella?
Yeah, he was half Elder.
I saw for myself when I personally treated His Highness. They'd warned me against revealing it to the public, but the time for discretion is past. His Highness the Prince has Elden blood coursing through his veins. His Majesty told me that the boy's birth mother was an elder woman.
The Prince was an elder?
Enough of this absurdity.
You! The Prince! A bold gambit. To reveal yourself before both Rella and I. Indeed, I have...
I love Luis. Holy shit, I love this guy.
He's been dead so long. Nobody can
Oh
say
my
otherwise.
god.
Fine then. So be it. This
is it, the
true
big
battle
three.
between those who would fight for the throne. Wouldn't you say?
It's not the big three, it's the big me.
Face your unworthy ideals and come to terms. I shall await at the royal capital to meet the one left standing.
Yes, Lord Luis. Ooh. Luis in the lead, he no longer has to concern himself with the other candidates, especially those who aren't a direct challenge. I secured the abandoned Dracadios. Wow, it's for night. After everything we've done, yeah, we're 3. That's it. How many people are even left? My support has increased dramatically now that I've announced I'm the prince, and I can't let the people down. Yeah, so that's it. There's only 3 people left. We came from thousands to the top 3.
Rella,
So.
Forden's legacy is rightfully mine. It won't be long before this conflict turns violent. Do you really think you have what it takes to fend off Luis?
You were head of the guards and you failed to protect Santifex Ford.
Oh, shit.
You want to talk? Please step down.
Damn.
You think yourself my better, do you? If it's a contest of strength you want, we can settle that right here. My magic. Nothing's happening. What's going on?
What? She can
Please,
nullify it?
Do not cause further distress to the devout.
Oh.
I ask once more. Stand down.
Did you see that? Those were thorned vines. But
did she cast it?
Sister.
Children of God, I know the burdens you bear. I see the fear and anxiety
this
that
game
weighs
is
heavy
good.
upon you. But rest at ease, my beloved citizens. Sanctism is and shall ever be your fortress. Know that I will protect all of you.
Close your eye.
Pray with me now. Close your eye.
She's right. Saint Rella can even heal our country. As long as we believe in her, we shall know peace.
Saint Rella, closure.
Be careful. I sense Magla. There's something beyond rhetoric in her words. There's
Yeah, she's got
definitely magic
speech
there.
100.
Sister, what have you done to everyone?
I'm lifting their fears and anxieties. I can take yours too. With enough devotion, you can lock your anxieties away and they shall never trouble you again. Sanctifex Forden saw Sanctism as only a tool. A means to exploit the people, abuse his authority, and mask injustice as piety. And yet, even then, did this twisted form of Sanctism save no unfortunate souls? What makes salvation true? Luis claims that there is no God. That true equality is only earned in pitiless competition. Are the believers fools to fear his words?
Saint Rella.
I will save the people of this land in the truest sense. They shall live with no worries, no anxieties.
Yeah, no emotions.
Now
They'll just live.
and forevermore.
Oh, great.
But through magic? You forced the fears out of their very hearts. 'Tis no salvation to strip them of free thought.
Perhaps not. But this country has bled them of it for too long. Besides, what makes you any more fit to speak of rightness? You claim he is the prince. The real prince is surely at death's door, isn't he?
Yeah, she
After
cast
all,
it.
Your
She
efforts
knows.
did nothing to lift the curse. I've told you before. The prince's curse was crafted to perpetually draw upon the caster's magic. I know he suffers because I yet
That's
live.
crazy.
Wait.
We came to her with everything,
Surely
so
you
she
can't
knew
be-
in that instant.
You healed His Highness. It was only by virtue of your presence that he survived that night.
Oh, was I not clear enough? Allow me to
Yeah,
clarify.
you get me.
On that night, it was my back that your
I knew who
blade
you were
carved across.
instantly.
This isn't good. There's magic flooding this place.
She has her own
Keen
protective
senses
curse.
Indeed, to be
Holy
capable
shit.
of seeing all this.
No. Why? Sister, you can't have. You were only 12 summers old then.
I was. And Luis was only a boy. All the better for any witnesses to suspect him of the crime. Yet I was interrupted in casting. What would have been a fatal curse became something unorthodox and incomplete. A spell with no formula. Even I could not dispel it. All you can do now
Is kill me.
the caster. As heiress to the Sanctus Church's legacy, I will never hand over the royal scepter. Not to Luis, nor to you.
I'm never trusting
Juna,
anyone in these fucking
I will
games
await
again.
you amidst our dearest memories. Find me where the failures of the Sanctus Church lie buried. A place I'm sure you know well.
Isn't that a...
Igniter? What in the fuck? Okay.
Halt! I will not let you.
Why are you
escape.
mad at me, man?
You've ruined everything. The church, my authority, everything. You will never leave this city alive. I am Guido, of the warrior monks, and in God's name, I condemn thee!
Alright, time to go.
Oi! They're calling in the cavalry! We've got incoming runners, plural! We need to get out of here!
What an asshole. Like, if we didn't betray Luis, this would have just happened faster.
Norris, swiftly!
Lost it, I know! With this cliff here!
Oh my
What
god.
about the teleportation? That takes time we don't have!
We've got nowhere to go but up into the sky.
So we do. Then, that's what we'll do. We fly!
It's an airship.
Wait, you're saying...
I finished preparations long ago. Time was something I had in surplus.
Then?
But if it fails, it's curtains for us. We all die here. You hear me?
I trust you.
We're dead if we don't move either way. I agree. He speaks true.
Just take us up already. We've all flown before, right? Except me.
Norris! Is this not your dream? Then bring it to life! Here and now!
I'll do it. I'll take you with me. Beyond the sky!
What the?
Not yet. Trust your technology near us. It's time.
To fly! This is actually like the airship you get in a Tales game.
Let's fly!
Oh, damn it.
Possible. It can fly.
With real wings.
Yeah! We're flying like a rally bird with wings and all. Did you not see that? How do you like that?
My ears are popping.
This will take some getting used to.
But now the real question is, where did Rella go? The failings of the Sanctus Church. Okay.
I've really done it! Look at her! That's my sky runner!
I wonder how much of the country there's really even left to explore. Huh.
After that drop, I thought we'd die, even if we didn't crash. Now that we're past the worst of it, it's actually smoother than I thought.
A bit of faith, my dear.
You're telling me that tiny patch is the city? It's like a child's toy. Seeing it like this, it's easy to imagine the people as little dots, huddling together in fear.
Phew, that was terrifying. I'm just glad it flew okay. Don't you think?
Yeah. It was again. Yeah, aren't you flying anyway?
Aren't you flying already? Why should you be worried?
What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah, why do you care?
Don't go poking the bear fairy, my lad. Really, I'd never have done this without you giving me the push I needed. Thank you.
So, about our next move.
We must pursue Rella as soon as possible. His Highness is running out of time.
Where did she say she was going? Where the failures of the Sanctus Church lie buried? My guess is the Mage Academy, or what remains of the place. Nobody goes near it now. I was a student there myself once.
You don't say. No wonder you're so knowledgeable about magic.
For a dropout, I suppose.
The Royal Mage Academy, then. 'Twas known as the finest school in the kingdom for magic research.
Lady Juna, I've got to ask. What was St. Rilla like back in your school days? The way she was acting earlier, all cold? That the real hair?
No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. Maybe I just never knew the real her. That was the first I've ever seen her like that myself. I keep thinking, if she'd just quietly taken over for Forden, we could have helped each other out. Even if she inherits the Sanctifex's authority, she's nothing like Forden. She'd never want to hurt anyone. That's not her. I thought she wasn't like that. Now she's saying she was part of this conspiracy? She attacked the prince? No, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it's great.
Then we've got to get to her.
That's why when we brought her the thing, she wasn't lying. It was only ever an outline.
You just
but
gotta
she
tell
knew
her everything you just told us.
That would be prudent, yes. But Captain, a reef for your thoughts, lad.
But we do have to kill her.
If she is truly the culprit,
yeah,
then the curse will persist so long as she lives. This means we will have to kill her. Are you up to the task?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm prepared for that.
Juna, would you prefer to stay behind?
I can't afford to. If at the last minute I can't face it, then you can leave me where I stand. I'm prepared enough for that.
Lady Juna.
What's the matter? It's plain to see something's bothering you.
It's kind of,
no.
most of her fault? I don't
It's
know.
nothing specific.
Oh, shit, I have to
It's
close
just
the
that
window.
something's
New
felt
York.
wrong somehow. Ever since I sensed the Saint Smuggler. I'm sorry, it's hard to explain. Please pay me no mind.
I marked the location of the Mage Academy ruins on the map. Rilla will wait for us when we land. Never want to come to this, but be ready for a fight. When I'm prepared for battle, I should check the location on the map. Well, do we have to go to it now? Where even is it? Up? Oh my lord, okay. These are the Royal Academy ruins.
Rilla's waiting for us there. Let's hurry.
Okay. We're skipping all this beautiful, like, autumn, whatever this is. So I guess we just have to follow it. Maybe there's something that'll, like, give us the usual, like, day counter. Okay. Same course for Royal Academy ruins. We're risking a bit going through the mountains and their dodgy weather, but what choice do we have? Strap yourselves in. Don't forget, stay alert till we get there.
I say, already seem preposterous on the map, but they really built this old academy as deep in the mountains as they could shove it.
Amazing. It's all so beautiful. For some reason, I can't stop shaking.
It's what they call too sodden cold. Ugh, I wasn't made for chill like this.
The wintry peaks of Montario are harsh. The first snowfall is bound to make it even harder to reach the base from our position.
Why build the blasted thing here of all places?
I don't know much about it myself, but I have heard rumors that there's a dragon among these mountains.
Ah, the usual.
A dragon? You mean like our dragon god? You saw how the dragon god turned into immaterial magla to be absorbed by the lamps, right? Dragons may look like monsters, but they're not true flesh and blood creatures. They're testaments to a lost world. That's why the Academy's here, I heard. To study them. But of course, that's all in the past now.
Why is Rilla with the Sanctis Church, anyway? If they tore apart a place she held dear, you'd think she'd carry some kind of grudge against them.
Tis not unlike my own plight, I feel. One might call it a family curse.
My family, the Cygnus family, holds great esteem, to the church especially. We've held high sanctified titles for generations, and as eldest child, Rilla can't reject them.
How did all that obligation weigh on her? Was she so determined to uphold it that she'd kill at their command?
She wouldn't. We better hear it from her.
It seems like
I
both
feel
parts of the entire capital were
sense an
conspiring
aura of
against the king
magia
then.
all the way from here. There's a strong disturbance like I've never felt before.
Gotta be here. Here we go. We're finally closing in.
Because Sanctifex Forden wanted the prince gone, and Luis killed the king. This family was just ruined. They're betrayed by both sides.
Stripped by frigid wind, its frozen spires piercing the wintry clouds. The gauntlet runner lands at the foot of the mountains, blemishing the pristine snow with fresh tracks. In silent certainty,
Very
they
nice.
know Rella awaits them, the weathered corpse of a scholar's home at her back.
So that's the former Mage Academy.
Oh, that's fast.
I've been waiting for you.
Little more needs to be said. We are here to save His Highness. And to do that...
Sister! At least tell me, why did you have a hand in the assassination? Did I ever really know you?
How like you to be self-centered even now, Juna. In the end, you're no daughter of House Cygnus. You're an orphan. Another acquisition of House Cygnus, picked up on a whim. A tokenized game piece on their board to illustrate their noble contributions to society. You thought you and I were close? You believed you understood your big sister?
I see. I understand now, Rella. You're right. And I was wrong. I am Giovanni Cygnus, and my life is my own. So is my heart. I've always believed in you, and I'm not going to stop now. You would never kill someone just because Forden asked you to. Never!
What are you saying? Forden lies dead, yet the curse is unbroken. Is that not proof enough? Can you deny it, Your Highness?
Yeah. You must have had your own
Has your
reasons.
reasons, I assume.
I honestly can't see it either. Anyone aiming to kill a royal is
Are you
risking
really
their
just
life
that
for
much of a
cause.
tool?
But what would a 12-year-old girl be willing to die for?
Just to live in Forden's shadow?
If Saint Rella's willing to die for something, no mistake, it'd be you, Lady Juna.
Huh? For me? Why?
Delusions.
Sister. What? You were protecting me. From what? Even if that's all true, why did you bother summoning us here? The King's Rock marks you at second place. All the Sanctus faithful have put their trust in you, even after the death of the Sanctifex shook their hearts. Had you only gone into hiding to prepare for the battle against Luis, no one, not even us, would have been able to get to you. Yet...
Yeah, and you have no one here
want
with
to know
you
why
either.
I've summoned you here?
Huh.
A question burns in me, and I will have my answer. Whoever defeats Luis will surely win the throne. But can you save those who remain of the Sanctist flock? The weak, whom Luis would see culled? This world already rejects many for their weakness. With nowhere to turn, they seek comfort in faith. If you would sacrifice them for freedom, you're no better than Luis.
Yeah, I intend to help
I
them.
intend to look after
We've said this the whole time.
Well, words alone prove nothing.
How
To
many
be
side
king
quests have
is
you
to
done?
wield strength, even to save the foolish and the abandoned. Whoever you really are, until I know you can be a true king, I refuse to die.
Such an aura. This must be...
Another relic like
Yes.
Dracodios? Yeah.
Behold a divine relic, once wielded in war and then sealed in the Frostlands. A weapon of draconic command, just like the lance of your island.
So all these dragons live inside
are
these
manifested
weapons.
avatars of mortal fear. Fear of nature. Fear of the untamed. That is the source of their power. If you would be king, show me you can conquer it.
Think it's weak to fire?
Sogne, dragon god of the Ice Valley. Show me now the power that ended the ancient world.
Alright, so she's also aware that sanctism is also incorrect. What a crazy twist.
If you would make this a country where it is no sin to be weak or ignorant, you need strength to shape it. Let us prove that strength here.
What is my party?
Then let's go. If you're gonna put your life on the line for this, then it's only right we do the same.
Come, Sogne of the Ice Valley. Come, O pillar of the 5 chromatic dragons, harbingers of earthly war. Heed my call, and unleash your fury once again before us.
We've got no choice. Let's fight back, everyone.
There's
Pass.
I leave it to you.
Samurai.
Concentrate.
I'll shoot.
He's got to be weak to fire, right? Thank you. Okay. I wasn't sure if this game was gonna fuck with me again. You never know, man.
You think yourself equal?
Nothing to do.
I shall vanquish evil.
Fiery strike.
Burn to ash.
Burn!
Then I will test it. Magic Knight!
Shield arts. Tail swipe. Okay, that's a little brutal.
Allow me.
Quartz wall. Barrier against element. Oh, great.
My strength.
Well, at least we have something to heal now.
Now accept your fate. How's this?
So how does the barrier work? Does it just absorb one attack? So basically we just have to sacrifice one attack, basically, right?
No good.
Okay, does it still work now?
Several ailments slowing you down.
Yeah, you just have to sacrifice one attack, that's all.
Magic Knight, your opening, Captain.
Thank you, very nice. I just need one person to dodge it, and that's exactly what I got. Although this kind of sucks, like how could you you either have to dispel it. So I guess it's just showing you need dispels, but I don't know, I'm lazy.
I owe you.
You claim such power.
Are you prepared?
Then I will test it.
It sucks because I buffed with him, and now he's not going to be able to hit. Because who's next? I'm next, so I don't know, man. Like, it's really unfortunate. Like, there's nothing I can really do here. It's just the way the turns are organized. We just have to lose it.
Sogne, show them strength. Are you strong enough to protect the weak?
Magic Knight.
Keep that nice and low. Shield art seriously is a great move, by the way.
That's good.
Tactic. Allow me.
Quartz wall. Fucking hell, dude. Ow.
Scroll's frozen.
Cleric.
Attack will do much less
Some
damage.
healing.
Honestly, maybe I should just pass around and just Patra.
My thanks.
We need someone to use an elemental attack, so maybe it should be Heisme.
Attacks won't hit as hard
I
as
call
usual.
upon royal power within.
Buff him again.
Heisman,
Sogne,
that's a lot of
show them
damage.
strength.
Fuck,
Careful
dude.
out there, okay?
Come forth, royal soul.
I guess I just have to waste it, so that way she keeps wasting her turn rebuffing it. Oh well.
Nullified?
Underestimate a dragon at your peril.
She has to waste her turn. I'm afraid if I don't do that, she's gonna have to do something else. So it's just better for me to do this.
It comes to this.
Wait, what? Oh, remove debuffs.
Scroll's
Okay,
frozen.
Oh, power of heroes.
it's fine. Just start re-debuffing it, whatever.
Heisman's frozen. Careful. His attacks won't
All right.
hit as hard as usual.
No, so what do we do then? Do we Patra or do we break the barrier for him? I think we break the barrier. I think I stick with my gun. We break the barrier.
Samurai.
Now he can hit with full power.
Scroll, you gotta
I'm going to lose my shit, dude. Why did I bother? Why the fuck did I bother? This is not even a hard fight. I just don't have any way to get rid of his stupid barrier, man. Oh my god.
It comes to this.
Why did I do that? Seriously.
Let's go. We can do this.
Thank you.
That's actually not a bad heal, all things considered.
Bye.
You see what I mean about getting bogged down in like a really bad fight in this game? Like, I think that's the worst thing that could happen to you for sure, is you get bogged down in a fight, and now you can't really deal the damage that you know you need to deal to make like good progress. So I think we just have to strike physically. I don't think we could do anything else. It sucks. Someone has to pop it. I don't know, maybe we swap out Hulkenberg, because she's just gonna cleanse him, but that's one thing that she has to do every turn. Oh my god. Okay, well at least we're back to normal.
Come forth, royal soul. Is there another way?
They're immune to light. Careful, everyone.
No, the barrier still persists.
Vitus power.
I guess we could... No, because, like, we need someone who can hit. I guess we just slowly beat... You can just beat it to death. Whatever.
Thank you.
Much thanks.
Helpful as ever.
Alright, at least now we only have to use Diama.
His attacks won't hit
Raise a
as
barrier
hard
that
as
repels slash and pierce for an ally. Fucking hell, dude.
I crush you. Captain Frozen. His attacks are going to be a lot weaker.
Diama.
Some healing.
My thanks.
Scrolls frozen. His attacks will do much less damage.
It comes to this.
Honestly, at this point, we could almost auto battle.
It comes to this.
Oh, shit.
Take this.
Are you serious?
Scrolls badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
Bro, how did this go south so quickly?
Come forth, royal soul.
Holy fuck.
With healing power.
I'm obliged.
My thanks.
I owe you.
Honestly, I think we were doing better when we intentionally popped the barrier. I think that might have just been the better play. I think I'm fucking myself over by not popping the barrier. Yeah, like, yeah, I'll lose 2, but at least we could kind of hit weaknesses.
Call upon royal power within.
Attacks won't hit as hard as usual. They're totally fired.
How do I look at myself?
We better use
How do you look at
something else.
yourself? Assist?
They're immune to light.
No, how do you do that?
Careful,
Tactics?
everyone.
How do you look at your... Oh, status, thank you. I think he has to rebuff. I guess I rebuff, but I'm next. See, the order is all fucked. Because, like, it should be Heisme... We really just want Heisme to pop it, and then the 2 of us attack. That's really what we want. And Hulkenberg is kind of just in the way of it. I don't know, like, I guess I concentrate. I'm bogged down now. I should have just kept popping the barrier. I tried to tactics it, and I out-tactics the tactics, which I should not have done. That was a good dodge, by the way. Okay.
Heisme's frozen.
The next one's yours.
Come. Hit as hard as usual. I crush you.
So I'll use what I must.
It sucks, man. We just have to pop the barrier because that wastes one of her turns. And then at least he can hit.
Hit their weak point. Keep it up.
And then I can hit. Okay, now we got something working here.
Hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
Dodge fleet. Fuck, that's fine.
Underestimate a dragon at your peril.
Who's next? Didn't I just go? So it's gonna be Hulkenberg. Nice, thank you.
Heisme's frozen. Careful.
For all the great strive wrong.
Okay, now we heal. Well, I mean, we got the plan to work. It only took the whole fight. Oh, fuck. He was not supposed to heal. If I pass... No, if I hit this, we're gonna lose the turn. I think we just... fuck, dude. Do I double pass back to him? I think I pass back to him, honestly.
All yours. We're looking good here.
With blade in hand.
There you go, and now we pop it. We're gonna lose it anyway. Ah, that's unfortunate. That's not great. I forgot that that happens. Oh my god, that's strong as shit. Oh, nice, you could have anxiety and another debuff. Okay, so when is he moving? Is she re-erected? Oh my fucking god. Shit. Is he still buffed? No.
I call upon royal power within.
Concentrate.
Not now. I shall vanquish evil.
Fuck it. I'm gonna risk it. Oh no, he's fucked up. Damn. Okay, well at least we get a hit in. We just have to hit a little bit. Okay, now I should probably heal Heisme. Where's anxiety? Cures hacks, daze, frostbite. Is there anything to cure anxiety? I only have one.
Perhaps not.
Shit.
Magic Knight.
This is fucking.
Worthy foe after all.
I think we just pass his turn until he recovers. We don't even need to do anything. There we go. Now he can hit. How do I end up in these situations? Seriously. Thank you. Wait, didn't we dodge? Why did the attack continue? Oh, did they have 4? I wasn't looking. I wasn't looking is the real answer I mean to give. That's all. They didn't buff? No, they did. Who's next? Hulkenberg. Heisme has to heal, so I guess I heal. I heal, we pass off of her. He's gonna lose 2, and then Stroll can hit at least once. Now I'm gonna heal here, and we'll pass off Hulkenberg.
Quite a boon.
Helpful as ever.
Pass. Break barrier.
What is this?
Are you prepared?
Big hit. I move again. Alright, one more round of shit like that and we win. Nice. That's exactly what you want to see. Ah, shit. You had this the whole fight?
Hulkenberg, you've got several ailments slowing you down.
Actually, wait, she could just attack. Because her attack is wind element. Then Heisme moves, but Heisme doesn't need to really do anything. Yeah, you know what? No, that's fine. This is fine. Oh, she killed him.
There truly is a gulf between us. You are more the warrior than I, as expected. So be it. What I lack in experience, I shall give with my life. Sister! Sogne, I give unto you all that I am!
Full magic transfer. Oh, fuck.
You think yourself equal to a Ujief's agility? Cleric! Then again, why
expecting that? Oh no!
Royal soul. No,
we have to swap it. What's her name?
Magic opening, Captain. I'll destroy you.
Cleric!
We really don't need him to do much of anything at the moment. Pass.
I call upon royal power within.
Alright. Draconic Wrath. Oh, shit. And fuck, it doesn't help that he's weak to that, man. Oh my god. And we were all debuffed, so maybe that's why. I don't know. Okay, well. Let's bring him back. Unbelievable. Glass cannon Stroll somehow this late in the game. We need to bring back Mataru Kaja. I forgot. I need to put it on him.
Are you prepared?
I fucked up. I didn't put Mataru Kaja, and now I'm gonna pay the price for this, like, ridiculously.
Come forth, Royal Soul.
Gonna be a lot weaker.
Fire!
You hit their weakness.
Is everyone all right?
Magic, Captain.
My allies need help. Then again,
Fire. Let's heat this place up.
now
Dark?
accept your fate.
Nah.
Now I shall vanquish evil.
You hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
Let's go. Burn! Observe for all that we strive for.
We want him to miss as much as
Be
humanly
my
possible.
cleric.
Yeah, he might as well do something. We're more damage. There's just less turns we have to survive. Okay. Alright.
Samurai,
Burn to ash!
Won't hit as hard as usual.
come forth, Royal Soul.
You hit their weakness.
I stand
That's your opening,
magic
Captain.
knight.
Heavy rush, medium. Rakukaja. Honestly, Rakukaja on Stroll, because he seems to just be getting straight murdered.
His attacks are gonna be a lot.
We need not push ourselves.
I'm obliged.
She dodged it. Okay.
Are you prepared?
The
power of
do much
fire!
less damage.
By this power. Oh, power of heroes. Not now.
No, I could do one more turn. Okay, Rakukaja. Yeah, Rakukaja again on
I owe
him.
you.
Cleric.
Alright, he has to concentrate next turn. Nice breath. Okay, good. Very nice. Yeah, I might do agility next instead of endurance.
No, not this.
Hard as usual.
Samurai,
Concentrate.
Come forth, Royal Soul.
Because if you dodge, it's better than enduring. Like I actually see how that works very well in this game. You know how, like, usually in some games, it's like you either have a block or a dodge tank? Well, same thing in this game. It just makes way more sense, you know? It's just like, well, you could just endure and take damage, and you will take damage. But on the off chance that you dodge, I mean, like, you take 0 and then the turn ends. So it's like, it makes way more sense. Personally, to me. Ironically, because she's not acting, this is actually an easier fight now. Oh, well, okay. Then I get crit and weak and anxiety. I should have said fucking nothing, and I'm gonna lose this turn now. Are you fucking kidding me? How did this go so south so fucking fast? Are you... Okay. I was about to say, like, what the fuck is even happening? I look away for one turn and we're all dying.
Not this one. To save a grab. Let justice prevail.
Much thanks.
Thank you. Oh my god. I'm about to say, am I gonna lose this turn out of fucking nowhere, dude? That's so funny. Yeah, I got it, guys. And then lose. And then fucking lose.
I am bested. I see now.
That's so funny how that was crazy. That was a terrible combo.
nice. I feel stronger already.
Yeah, see how well-rounded he is? It's not bad.
It can be so
Very nice.
intoxicating.
Well fought. You truly are strong. Strong enough to fend off a dragon from an age of destruction.
Rella, for His Highness, I will do what I must. Forgive me, but have you any last objections?
As for the crowd I've enchanted, you needn't worry. That was no spell of control. They should have come to their senses a while back now.
Then, your life is now forfeit by my hand.
Yeah, has she anything
Has
else?
he anything more to say?
Sister, please tell me what happened on that day. I want to know everything.
I was only 12. No child could so easily take a life in cold blood. I was confused, scared. I lost control. And the spell was cast. And so it became a wasting curse. Imperfect. Juna, do you remember how we talked of your dream? To become a singer whose voice could reach everyone in this land. I've changed my destiny through song, you said. You told me that as a Nydia, singing is the only truth you have. As a true-born heiress of the Cygnus family, in my eyes, you were like a shining beacon. You became my dream.
Stop. We're not talking about that. I couldn't do anything for you.
In you, I saw such freedom. I didn't want to lose you. So that day, I...
Uh-oh.
Kill His Highness.
Only 12 years old and they
I
put her
can't.
to
Have
it.
you gone mad?
You do know how House Cygnus earned its position all these years, don't you? Everyone in your family did their part to handle similarly delicate affairs. Your father was no different.
But to murder royalty, surely it's beyond all.
The king has sired an illegitimate
Ah.
of a boy. Now he's brought him to the castle.
Racism, pure and
If we do
simple.
not act now, one day we will be bending the knee to an elden king. Moreover, of late, we have another nuisance rearing its
Yeah,
head.
Luis.
Luis.
He thought he was going to try to take out
Impious little
both.
upstart
Yeah.
with no respect for the church. But his military merits
So
are
even
getting too
Luis
great
is
to
born from
ignore.
this too.
Some are even saying he's fit for high command. As the matter stands, we have but one way to deal with both in a single stroke. Dispose of the mongrel prince and place the blame on Luis. Such a maneuver demands someone who can be a match for Luis in magical ability and physical stature. A girl of your intelligence can figure out the rest, I trust. The king's heart falters. He has lost the will to keep the kingdom united. Look upon him and see the face of a man preparing to abdicate. It is amidst dissent and strife when the guiding hand of the church is needed most. And if Sanctism's enemies are not expunged, the nation's order will surely collapse.
Yes, but even so, His Highness the Prince is guilty of nothing. To murder
Oh well,
someone
one life
is
for many. Why not?
It is an unforgivable atrocity.
If I recall, you have a sister.
Oh, this guy is
Unrelated
such
by
a
blood,
piece of shit.
Yet already they speak of her beauty. And a most charming
Would be a
singing
shame
voice.
if something happened to her.
What does Juna have to do with this?
Rella, you are destined to lead your family in due course. Surely it's your responsibility to protect them from the grief of any personal tragedies. Or will you live the rest of your life regretting a single night's lapse of judgment?
I'll do it.
That's crazy.
Cygnus is a sullied house. My parents yielded to authority, and only ever measured a person's worth by their magical prowess. I lived in disappointment. And then you entered our family. You became my hope for living. Someone more important than my own life.
Sister.
At the very least, I wanted to protect you. But in the end, I suppose this was the only way I ever managed it.
I see. Saint Rella, the familiarity I felt from you, I finally understand what is unique about your Magla. You live as I once did. As someone who has spent her whole life preparing to die.
When you all greeted me with Luis's formula in hand, I thought my heart might stop at the shock. I had always known someone might come asking one day, but I never thought it would be you, Juna. It felt like fate's hand, dealing my due punishment. That's why I'd kept an eye on you ever since then. To observe this seeker of the throne. This aspirant who possesses the lost power of the archetype. I hoped you could be the one with the power I've been seeking, but I needed to see with my own eyes.
Yeah, what do you mean?
What do you mean?
Luis is more of a threat than you know. Whatever his intentions are, I know he grasps at more than just the crown. After the assault on His Highness, I was made to investigate Luis as a suspect. I touched his hand and read deeply into the flow of his magma.
Probably saw some horrifying shit.
I'll never forget it. He didn't hesitate at all. I expected to see his aura, but it was more like a vision plunged into my mind, pure and vivid and violent, choking me in its flow. Humans flooding the country. Innocents either fleeing or lost to madness. And amidst the chaos, I saw no throne, no castle. That must be his real vision for the world.
A world overrun by humans? What does this mean? The man has been traveling the country doing little but slaying them, has he not?
I don't know the details. But in the past 10 years, Luis has been clad in that same magla.
Actual
unchanging.
doomsday.
If he becomes king, I know his vision will come true.
So that's how it is. If you let yourself be killed for the prince's sake, you couldn't guarantee the survivors could stop Luis. That's even why you called that dragon to test us, isn't it? You wanted to see if we had the power to protect this land, and all the meek in it.
Yeah, she kind of just said that.
You can.
Yeah.
With that strength, I know you can do what I couldn't. I have no more regrets.
Sister!
Then I will put an end to this at last. For all who deserve the truth, I shall reveal everything.
What are you going to do?
I will speak to the congregation gathered in Altaberry. Indeed, it was for this purpose that I gathered them there.
What? Then that magic you mixed in with your speech, the real reason you linked their minds with yours.
All that's left is to strengthen the magic a bit with the power of this relic. And my words will reach Altaberry. Good people, can you hear my voice?
Oh no. I feel bad for these dudes just trying to chill.
Faithful, can you hear me?
What's going on? There's a voice in my head. A voice? I hear nothing.
Yeah, because he's not faithful.
I apologize for startling all of you. It is I, Rella Cygnus. Through magic, I speak directly to your minds.
Saint Rella? Is every Sanctist in the city hearing this? Amazing. That's some spell.
We witnessed a boy candidate who claimed to be the prince. To ascertain the truth of his words, I faced him in mutual, voluntary battle. I now see with eyes unclouded. Good people, he is, without a doubt, His Highness the Prince.
This is gonna push us to number 2.
There is something further you all must know. The truth of His Highness's reported death, and the truth of the attempt on his life. Sanctifex Forden was indeed behind the plot to assassinate His Highness. By this barbaric act, he sought to elevate the church and put the throne within his own grasp. These revelations are only mine to give, because I was Forden's assassin. It was I who cast the curse upon His Highness. Yet all was not lost. Through all these long years, His Highness has endured the pain, and now walks among his people once more.
Sanctifex Forden was really the mastermind? What am I supposed to believe? Oh, God.
Sanctist faithful, she knows not what she speaks. Close your mind to her. Damn you, Rella. You would not just expose our secrets, but cast them into our people's very heads?
Forden has already paid for his transgressions. As for me, this shall be my final address to you all. For my sins against our nation and its people, and for willingly abetting such atrocities, I will soon join our Sanctifex in the beyond. Yet know this, dear faithful, you need not let your anxieties rule you. I have faced His Highness the Prince myself, and known his heart. His Highness will accept us. With his strength, he will shelter the lost and weak, and stand against Luis in our names. If all of you would believe, our country could be a place where all would thrive under a just king. I pray with all my heart that it will be so.
Closure A.
Saint Rella, was this your plan from the very beginning? Damn it! Crier or not, I can't let her down. I've got a job to do.
What became of my church?
Yeah, the church is pretty much toast.
How can I go on without it? I am lost. I thought myself the unshakable defender of the Sanctus Church. But should it now collapse, I cannot see my path forward. Even I, then. I, too, am one of the weak that Rella fought for.
At last, my role is at an end. Juna, I'm sorry. I only ever meant to protect you, but in the end, you'll have it the hardest.
Okay, let's kill her before,
Sister,
like, Luis kidnaps her or
please.
something.
You... Tell me, what do I do? Basilio, tell me. What do I do?
Lady Juna.
And what happens to the faithful? They'll be crushed. You're their saint. You had just put their hearts at ease. What are you?
I never wanted you to see it, but... Juna, look at this.
What?
What's left of my life is a price already claimed.
Oh, it also is hurting her. It was incomplete.
Perhaps it was too cruel to ask for a quicker death at your hands. I leave Juna and this country in your hands.
She, like, half cast it on herself as well.
Rella!
No.
Thank you, Juna. Your life and will was always your own. If only I could have lived with your freedom. I admire you. Please don't let this change you, dear sister. I just wish I'd had more time to watch over you.
Like, I know she had to do it, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't really feel too terrible for her.
Huh?
Please tell me he's cured. Oh, thank you. I was afraid that it would keep being cursed. He's saved, yeah. I was actually scared it wasn't gonna work. Again.
I see. Which means
she's actually dead.
Rella is
on ice. It's unfortunate. I was hoping we'd like get to explore this place. She would be like at the end of a dungeon or something, but I guess not.
Damn it! What am I doing? It's just like me and Dell. I never wanted her to go through this too.
She did not strive merely to make amends.
It feels like it
She
happened
was as
really
much a
fast, like back to
protector as
back.
any of us.
You're right. For her family, and for all Sanctism's faithful. Even as it cost her her own life.
Rella knew she was linked by the curse to its victim. Her body paid the price. She must have known she didn't have much longer. Yes, they both would have died at the same time,
wanted
basically.
to guide those who looked to her. It wasn't about the church. For her, it was about the people. She was the kind of Sanctist others only pretended to be.
I have a feeling that many of her congregation will continue to call her the saint. I only wish she had lived to see it. I'm with you there. She was stubborn, fussy, a bit odd, maybe. But she'd drop everything to help someone. And she'd do it with her whole heart in all the filth of that sullied house. She was the one brilliant flower that bloomed. That's who you were. And that's why I loved you, Rella.
Yep. She gave us a mission.
She gave us a mission.
We have to protect the weak. We have to stop Lewis, and then we win,
Yes.
basically.
You're right. Can't waste all my time crying when she's counting on us. Rella's given us a lot. Not just the truth about Luis. She's put the entire Sanctus congregation's support behind His Highness the Prince. You.
Indeed. You'll not have the whole nation on your side, but it won't be long before you've taken second place, just behind Luis himself.
Saint Rella saved.
They do kind of force you to this a little bit, which is,
I owe my life, and I'm not gonna waste
you
it.
know.
I'll fight with everything I have.
I kind of wish it was a
Right to
little
the
bit
end.
spaced out a bit.
Let's do this.
This was like a straight 2 hours of stuff back to back. Alright, well, we did it. The Prince's curse is finally lifted, and we're rank 2 now. That's it, it's just me and him. Yado is probably done, so... Rella, the candidate in second place, has fallen. The believers who stood by her will likely transfer their support to the Prince. Rella's shocking news was delivered throughout the country by the crier's message birds. He even made his way to Grand Trad before the day's end.
Saint Rella was the one who cursed the prince. And to take her own life in the name of atonement. Yet, even if she'd lived, she confessed to high treason. She'd have been executed either way. Has all I've believed in been lies?
But didn't you hear the rest? That elder boy's the true prince. He survived.
Actually,
The
this is
king's
good, because
true
we could just
all-stars
swap places
risen
with
to
the
take
Prince
down
now.
Luis.
Yeah.
It's like a proper myth. I've got to stand with him.
Oh, don't be an idiot.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I might have your attention for a moment. We actually received an urgent notice a short while ago. A letter from the candidate Luis. In truth, I wasn't sure if we should read this to the public, but the criers have come to consensus. We must fulfill our duties. If this message is being read, it means that Rella is dead. And the boy who claims himself the prince has won. Now, only 2 aspirants remain, with any real chance at the throne.
This was fast.
The boy and myself. To all lessers who remain, lay down your arms and accept defeat with grace. Blind defiance will be met with death. Bare your teeth, and you will die like the dogs you are. The boy, or myself. Only one shall wear the
That's
crown.
it. It's a 1v1. Only 2 candidates.
We need not wait for the former king's judgment to pass. Let us determine ourselves which of us is fit for rule. My proposal is this. On September the 24th, upon the grounds before the royal capital's Grand Cathedral, we settle this in a contest of single combat. As in our battle at the Opera House, I welcome any weapons, any number of adversaries. Collective power is its own achievement. Either way, you will die by my hand.
God damn, all right.
Ends the letter from candidate Luis. I knew it. It's a duel.
If Luis emerges the victor, we are surely doomed.
I stand with the prince.
Nobody can beat Count Luis. It's high past time he tore that so-called prince limb from
Oh,
limb.
Maria's in the crowd. Oh no.
If he beats this Luis person, will he become king?
Will he indeed? Reminds me of what my darling used to say. If you choose to fight, be ready when they fight back. I suppose it had to be this way. You can't fight a man for the throne without cutting a path to it first. Just come back alive. That's all we can hope for.
God damn it, we lost.
Is all reason. What has Rella done? Even in death, she finds a way to betray the church and raise that damned wealth.
She always seemed so timid in these chambers. Had she been scheming against us from the beginning?
We're not through yet.
We must
You have to find someone else.
Successor and raise yet another candidate to replace Rella.
Yet, what chance do we have of winning now? Can anyone here conceive of someone as capable as Rella in winning the people's hearts?
Godot, we
If there is
finally
even
have
among
news for
Captain
him.
Godot,
Oh no, he's stepping down.
there is no road forward where a Sanctus
They're
delegate
doomed.
can take the throne.
Then what path remains?
We must take steps now to ensure that our positions cannot be eliminated, whether by Luis or the boy. Whoever wins, we must gird ourselves.
If Luis has his way, he'd sooner have our heads than our titles.
Oh god, appeal to the
methods don't
boy.
matter as long as we have a plan. There's no going back when our hands are already steeped in blood.
Strange to hear that said without a shred of guilt. But you're right. Survival is what matters now.
Well, that was fun.
I see. Yes, that seems to explain everything. Glad to hear His Highness is all right. Hardly feels real after all the muck we've waded through. But I suppose the fates take as much as they give. And you, my girl, how are you holding up?
I'm all right. My mind's cleared a bit. Sorry. Still got to lie about it. But please don't act any different on my account. She put her trust in me. I can't afford to be weak now. I've a job to do. And I'm going to finish it.
Right. Understood. For now, tempting as it might be, best not to drop everything and make a dash for His Highness.
Indeed. No doubt Luis has his eyes on us, waiting for such indiscretion. We must be patient and confront him face to face.
As it happens, we were rather beaten to the punch. Just earlier, a delivery bird
Yeah,
dropped
now we're gonna
all
get the
dirty
news.
From old Batlin. Apparently, Luis has thrust us a proper letter of challenge.
And obviously, if we don't
Says
show
he'll be
up,
waiting to face us on
we
September
lose.
24th in front
gonna be
of
seen
the
as
Grand
cowardice.
Cathedral.
Sounds like he wants this settled before an audience. If he's going all in here, maybe he'll finally tip his hand, show his trump card.
Still got a trick up his sleeve, has he?
Luis just doesn't go around hunting humans. He's been doing proper research, trying to figure out their powers.
He's gonna
and
become a
origin for
human.
ages.
He wants to
Don't
rule
know
over
much
humans,
truth there is
probably.
to it, but I heard he's developed some new magic art of his own. Something dark and secret.
He's forged new magics.
I wasn't convinced when I first heard it. But now I've met you lot and I've seen all this messing about with archetypes. Well, nothing surprises me anymore.
Indeed. Last time, we had the element of surprise, and he was wounded. And we still barely had him. Didn't end up much of a decisive victory over the perfect Count Luis. If we fight the same way we did last time, he'll kill us all. This won't be an easy battle, but we've got to keep our heads up.
We still have a grace period until the day he named. Let us use the time wisely and prepare all we can.
Alright, so I wonder how much stuff we have time to do. Back at the Altabury Inn. Well, this is a surprise. Never expected to see your faces back in town. Not many would show up again after angry Master Godot and his monk army like you lot did. Let's not sweat the details, mate. St. Rella placed her trust in us. She would see us protect all those in this country, including the Sanctus Faithful, who are still the prince's royal subjects. Besides, a coward who flees the city to save his own hide would hardly be worthy of support. We would like to prepare for our confrontation before we jump back into the fray in Grand Trad. I apologize for imposing on you again. I see. Well, never fear, I'll not turn you over to the church. Not that the monk army has its sights on you to begin with. Master Godot has buried the hatchet, as it were. Says it'd be pointless to do otherwise. Yeah, he's quit. Regardless, I'm sure you're all exhausted after what you've been through. Please, rest well. He's just completely given up. Everyone's dead tired. Let's rest up. Now that the prince's curse has been lifted, we can't just mope around. So we have, what, 12 days? We're going to have 11 days? The Rella was the prince's true assailant. She was but another victim of Fortin's schemes. So focused I was on my own failures, I could not see a foe before my very eyes. My carelessness leaves a bitter taste in my mouth. I've never seen Juno like that before. She's always been so bright-eyed and cheery-faced. I don't think I could find the words to make her feel better, but I hope being there for her is some comfort.
Hey.
I don't think her crimes were the reason she helped us. You ask me, even if she found me and Dell that day with her conscience clean, she'd still have saved us. Just who she is, never stop worrying about everyone around her, even at the end. We got to crush Louise, for her sake too. Rella did not deserve such cruelty then or now, forcing her to assassinate the prince, even threatening Juna's life to manipulate her. At the hands of the most virtuous man in the Sanctus Church, the truth is worse than the imagination of even the most hardened cynic. Could never justify cursing the prince, yet had I been in Rella's situation, I shouldn't dwell on such fruitless thoughts. We must honor her wishes and sell things with Louise. Oh, here she is.
Hey.
If I'd never been taken in by the Cygnus family, maybe Rella wouldn't have gone through with it. It's not like me at all to dwell on it, and I know we can't change the past, but I can't stop considering all these what-ifs. Alright, good night, people. We have 11 days to figure this out. Which could only end poorly. Seems Moore has summoned me to academia.
Oh.
Apologies. Oh, okay.
There is one thing I felt I should share with you.
Moore seems discouraged for some reason.
Recall some of our first conversations, where I described to you how I'm trapped here. I've no idea where in the world I am right now. Indeed, I cannot even remember how I was brought here. But you and your allies journey across the land. I had thought that by observing you, I might discover a kernel of those truths.
I see. You thought maybe it was the Mage Academy. After all, it was a sanctuary of knowledge. Shuttered by persecution and isolated by wastes of snow. Nobody had gone near it in years.
Indeed. And that's not all. It's faint, but a deep memory stirs. I myself was involved in the founding of the Mage Academy.
Yeah, it's a shame we're not exploring it. Like, what the hell?
Well, it seems the matter is not that
There's definitely like a lot of potential.
All that befell you.
Like puzzles and shit.
The Ice Dragon, the Divine Relic, the magic that the Saint cast upon her people. If all these magical influences arose close to me...
It's already 1:31? Oh no, my clock is... The power blew, so the clock is wrong. Okay, I was about to say.
I sensed nothing. It's as if time stands still. Not a single sound. Only deafening silence.
Are you saying that the Mage Academy could be somewhere else?
Somewhere else, or perhaps I myself. My obsession with archetype research, our meeting, the turmoil that has engulfed this land, just maybe, they might all be connected. I feel that in pursuit of the archetypes, we may find the truth of your life and of mine. One of those truths is that from here on, You will face more clashes between you and Luis. Clashes that power will decide. I aim to help as always. Show me what you might achieve beyond your gifts. My faith rests with you.
Alright, will do.
Time marches on.
That's it?
and the
Oh,
age
I was
of the
expecting
new
something
king
else.
draws nearer.
Alright, well, he's fine. Look at that. I don't know what those floating things are. Is that just like for effect? Oh, the music.
The time's finally come.
Luis has set the date for September 24th. The royal capital is undoubtedly already in an uproar over things, so there's no use in rushing back. I agree, but to be safe, we should aim to be in Grand Tread by the day before. Let us prepare for departure on the morning of September 23rd. But things might not be as easy as it's been for us so far. Don't have the royal magic no more. Anyone can take a shot at you, and I mean anyone. You're right, we've got to remember that candidates other than Luis might be gunning for us from here on out. Prepare for the final battle. My adversary decreed by fate. I want to prepare as best I can and make my way to Grand Tread where my supporters await. The final battle with Luis and Grand Tread approaches. Spend your time before the designated day making sure you're fully prepared for the fight. Use the Skyrunner to fly to previously unreachable locations and brave new challenges. Be cautious of snow. Gather information about what powers Luis commands as an Archmage. We have 10 days left. Let's make sure we are as strong as we can be before we face Luis. I only wish we had more time. Keep an eye on Juna, but it's Basilia I'm worried about. They're holding up, but they both lost someone important to them. He's here, that damn black-hearted prince. You might think you're getting away with your wicked schemes, but I know all about it. I'll crush you and put an end to your blasted villainy. What are you talking about? We've never done anything villainous in our lives. What's that? Still playing the innocent, are you? Grand, it suits me just fine. Next time we meet, I'll settle this once and for all. I'll tell you exactly where you can find me. What a dick, dude. I'm waiting right here for you, scum. Don't even think about running.
There's a runner.
Yeah, what, were we ever supposed to go to Malva? I'd like to hope we're not done, because there's like a lot more we could explore. Like, there's definitely got to be some other quests I could probably do. Nonetheless, if we run into again, we might be unable to avoid a fight.
Now what am I to do?
We only have 10 days. I don't know if it's gonna be the finale. I think they're gonna fake you out probably, hopefully. And Elda and a fairy traveling together. Wait, you're that prince people have been talking about. In all my life, commoners like me have been little more than tools in the hands of you nobles and royalty. Curse you. You drag us into your wars, you work us to the bone, and then you cast us aside. And just as I found something lucrative, damn it all. Look, I don't know your life, but you're clearly struggling with something. Could you tell us what's going on? What, so it's not just a rumor? There's a prince going around helping people? Well, I'm sure someone like me is near last on the list. You're welcome to be suspicious, but can you at least tell us what's going on? I'm a craftsman. Used to be I made armor for soldiers, but these days I've decided to put my skills to blankets and clothing instead. These are dangerous times, though. Things being what they are, I haven't been able to get the thread I need. Why, this is the coldest winter we've had in years. We wake up and wonder if anyone's froze to death in the night. Look, if you really are the saver they say you are, you think you could go get the materials in my place? I can manage a reward, of course, but how about some custom armor made out of the materials you get me? Okay, where can I get it?
Thanks.
I make my clothing by weaving durable spider silk. You can only buy it in a place called Malva. So, yes, there you have it.
Give it a shot.
Mountaineer gloves and increases tolerance.
That's a choice I can get.
Following the road there should be the safest option.
Let's help them out.
Let's head to Malva. There's no time to waste if his blankets are keeping people from freezing to death. Okay, are there any other quests? Just could I look and see? Yeah, here's one by the Opera House Square.
Ridiculous.
Perhaps blind faith in Luis is its own sort of religion. Yeah, actually.
Why?
We're out of options. The only way out of this is to slay Luis myself, and with that decided, I must head to the royal capital to do the dark deed. Wait, you can't mean you plan to fight him all by yourself. Don't be so reckless. An Elda and a fairy, you must be that self-proclaimed prince. Don't attempt to stop me. It's too late to turn back. If Luis becomes king, this country will turn into a living hell. One where my wife, my child, and my elderly parents will all be culled. I get that, and we don't want it either, but getting yourself killed won't help. We'll take care of Luis, so hold your position, soldier.
What are we on about?
What proof do you have that you can accomplish such a mission? Your performance in the tournament was impressive, but it's hardly enough. My mind is set, so you'll have no luck trying to stop me. If you can prove yourself to be stronger than the famed Ziakropos in the Tower of Insolence, then that's a different story. Even within the army, it's feared for its strength. If you could defeat it, then maybe I could trust you.
Well...
We're risking our lives to stop you from risking yours. Lovely. Alright, tell us about the Ziakropos. North of Altabury, there's a place called the Tower of Insolence. Many fearsome monsters dwell there, but the Ziakropos is the greatest of them. Adventurers go there seeking fame or treasure, but they either never return, or they come sprinting out with tears in their eyes and their tail between their legs. If you want to know the specific location or details about the monster, you should probably ask the informant. Bring the Brambleberry baton, Bramblethorn, not Brambleberry. Bramblethorn baton is proof.
Let's give it a shot.
Okay. Oh my god. If we do nothing, he might really go and try to fight Luis, so we should probably go defeat that monster. First off, we should stop by the Altabury informant.
All right then.
Nothing on here? What in the fuck? Okay, that's it. There's only 2 quests, I guess. They're not overloading you with stuff. Hulkenberg. What do we need again? Tolerance. I need more wisdom. Oh my god. Yeah, Yufa never had another thing. What in the fuck? We'll do this in a second. Okay, well... Oh, wait. Now I could go... Wait, did I just not see it before? Maybe I just didn't see her before. Yeah, Brigida. I don't feel anything right now. Yeah, so I'm getting... Yeah, it's not going to be the end then, obviously. So at least with Maria, what do we get from her? Post-battle experience, additional dishes, and then the Savior is the next level. So we should probably do a Maria mission. We'll set the cogs in motion. Okay.
No harm in just listening, you know.
I have plenty of information that'll be useful to you. What is it you want to know? Here we go. The Giant of the Tower of Insolence. Not that we have a ton of money. North of Altabury lies the Tower of Insolence, more commonly known as the Cursed Tower. Cursed, huh? Well, doesn't that sound pleasant? Tell me if you've heard this one before. It's a dangerous location where all who enter are doomed to never return. Needless to say, most people try to stay away from it. It has become a nest for monsters. There are all manner of monsters there, but the most threatening is the Cyclops, Ziakropos. It reigns over monsters like a tyrant. If it goes on a rampage, there's no stopping it. And from what I've heard, things get dire if it's the last one standing, so if it's got its cronies with it, you best take them and Ziakropos down together. Somewhat obviously, you should focus your attacks on that huge single eye. Bows and spears should be effective, so be sure to come well equipped. Whatever the case, it won't be an easy enemy to defeat. Best be prepared. Don't you intend to become king? Well then, you can't exactly afford to lose here. Give it your best effort. You'll find it here. The surrounding area is quite the ruinous state, so you need to fly to get there. Oh, great. What's a tower doing in a forest like this? Well, we should be able to fly there.
We'll face danger here.
Okay. Ingredients of Montario. Luis's fighting style. I mean, sure. I don't know how you know this, but good. I suppose it's time for you to finally fight him face to face, but frankly, I don't think you could best him. Then again, I have no reason to go out of my way to stop you either. Not only is he skilled with the sword, he's a mage capable of advanced magic and curses. He can use 4 types of magic: fire, ice, electric, and wind. And I can heard he can imbue his sword with them. He can detect his opponent's weaknesses, allow him even the slightest opening, and he'll capitalize on it. I heard whispers that he wields some kind of unknown monstrous power. Little is known about it beyond its immense strength. You really should think twice about whether you truly want to fight him. So basically, he could see your weakness and he uses different kinds of magic. Gotcha. I guess, whatever.
If I may.
The only village around here is Malva. It's down south, and a lot of Ishkia live there. They sell precious cures and something used for purification. Heavenly water, I think it was. They also sell a bath salt called Hot Spring Report, Lifelong Pals, and Altabury Wheat Flour. It specializes in spider thread, though I'm not sure if they have any at the moment. I suppose you best go find out. Okay.
All right, then.
Like, what else should I even really do? I guess we do, we do Maria's mission. Or we could do Yufa's. I don't have the courage to do this alone.
What should we do?
The day of our big battle is coming soon, and I want to have any regrets about it. Ugh, if you have a moment, would you care to saunter around Brylehaven with me? It's a city I've always wanted to see with my own eyes.
I'm very happy.
Really, that would make me so happy. So this is Brylehaven. There are so many foods here which I've never seen on the island. This bone and meat, it's used as a ritual offering. Yes, has the heart been left out to dry somewhere? Miss, I must ask you to refrain from making such unsavory quibbles about our products.
Pardon me.
I apologize. I didn't intend for that too. The last thing I need is my customers thinking. The last thing I need my customers thinking about is rituals and organs. Ah, this is exactly why nobody cares for you, Mastari. Wow, just blanket racism. Very nice. Well, now I am regretful. I was rude to the shopkeeper, even if it was just because of my excitement at seeing such interesting wares.
Hey.
Shouldn't worry about it too much. I heard there are all sorts of different people in this city, and that makes it dangerous. But being a pagan, I suppose I'm the most different, a frightening prospect. But there are so many kind people, too. Why, at the other place we visited, someone even offered me a special deal on a pail which pours good fortune. Yeah, that's a scam. Person probably saw you were a traveler and tried to take advantage. What? But maybe it wasn't a pail, but a flower vase? Everything in this town is so different from my own. It's a bit overwhelming, but also such a thrill. The clothes, the food, even the plants are completely foreign to me. And though we're not far from the island, there's this exotic smell in the air. You smell that? What is it? There's a tinge of sweetness. It makes me nostalgic. I don't notice anything about the smell. It's so rich. There's a complexity to it. It kind of tickles the nose. Shall we try to follow it to its source?
This is the place.
Here we are. It's not very strong, but there's a complex smell. This is a Sanctus church, isn't it? Maybe they use perfume in some sort of ceremony. Are you here to pray? Oh, sorry, but no. Do you have some business here at the church? It's probably incense.
I see.
The young lady here is Mastari.
Actually...
Pleased to meet you. My name is Yufa. This is whose? Is it alright for me to make introductions? Are you perhaps the one I've heard about? The one who's been stirring up a ruckus? Never mind. I shan't pry. I am Hyperic. If you've an interest in Sanctism, I would love to talk further with you. But I'm afraid I haven't the time to do so today. I was just about to escort Ovi here, this child, on her way home. I was just praying with Mr. Hyperic and visiting Mama in the sick room. In the sick room? Her mother is very ill. She's currently being cared for at this church. I apologize for leaving so soon after you traveled so far. I hope you will visit again whenever you wish. I'll be waiting. Sure, until next time. Bye-bye, Yufa and Who's. See you later. Close your A. I wasn't intending to visit a church, but I am glad I got to speak with a follower of Sanctism. I wouldn't mind learning more about Sanctus in general. I'm curious about the differences between them and us, the Mastari, I mean.
Well, now...
Would you mind maybe visiting this place again with me? I admit I prefer not to go inside alone.
Sure.
Of course I'll come with you.
Thank you greatly.
Thank you so much, but I'm warning you, I'm going to chant your name while I sleep so you don't forget this promise. I'm glad I invited you out. The outside world isn't as harsh toward pagans as I thought it would be. I can sense gratitude and a hint of relief in Yufa's smiling face.
It's strange.
Right?
Until
Reduces the chance of the party being afflicted with anxiety.
But then...
But there's something a little off about this church. I might just be imagining things. Sorry, it's gotten quite late. We should start heading back. But we have tons of mag and not a lot of money. I guess they figured that was going to happen towards the end. Your voice, Brigida. Alright. We have a couple. Oh, there's a Katarina mission. Okay. There we go. Well, let's do the Brigida mission. I need to tell him. And then we'll do Katharina and maybe, like, Maria tomorrow.
Ah, just you.
So it's you. You seem unscathed. I'm sorry about last time. You weren't supposed to see me like that, but thanks to you, I finally made up my mind. There's something I think you deserve to know, but telling you would mean drawing you into an all-out war, a campaign against sanctism itself. Do I even have courage of 4? Okay, I do.
You.
I find myself still at a crossroads, yet look at you. My feelings got through.
Fine then.
You've helped me see what needs to be done. Will you accompany me?
Thank you.
Follow me then.
Here.
We use this facility for our own research. Specifically, we're trying to develop non-violent uses for igniters, make them something more than weapons. That should be decent enough revenge against the church. If I only expand my current trade, it'll only make their pockets fatter, so I thought I'd find a different approach. Yeah, what are you doing?
What?
I'm doing what the church hates the most. They knew that magic igniters would widen the gap. The strong would become stronger and the weak weaker. That's why I made igniters my occupation. I hated weakness. Most of all, I hated who I used to be. For my weakness, ignorance, and utter powerlessness. But behind it, I did wish for a different future, a world without poverty, despair, or violence. Civilization does not flow backwards. People are not so clever that they would abandon the convenience. It is impossible to be without igniters. But if we're stuck with them, we could still make them safer and more practical. We've actually been working on a prototype for a while now. Remember the early days? I asked you to slay the Guptaros. The route it had been stalking was our transport corridor for these prototypes.
Well,
I'm glad I took this job.
My thanks.
We have never made such strides with development if you hadn't been helping. Honestly, though, even I'm surprised it's come this far. It goes against the church's cultural and mercantile monopoly, of course. They'll send their shadows after me, and they'll leave me with a few new scars if I survive at all. The only one way I could think of to stop that, you'll have to take the throne and support our peacetime igniters over the lethal ones. Help them spread across the land. I've been thinking about your dream, this kinder world in your little novel. I hear about people who live with mutual goodwill, respect, and equality, and I can't help but wish I lived in that world. I wanted to take that first step. I wanted to hope, no matter what it cost me, my position, my fortune, or my life. That's true determination.
Right.
In the end, it's not so hard once you come to a decision.
I believe in you.
Take the throne, for me and for a new world. Since her hope to change the world and her deep trust in me. What do we even get at rank 7?
You give me hope.
Further widens the variety of items sold at the Lycaon Magic Association by adding rare items. She will send a crate with funds as well. So she'll just send money, basically.
And then...
This facility has another purpose, you know? Igniters being one-sidedly destructive as they are, plenty of people have lost their homes to the violence. Same as the village the church raised. So I hire them here and support them in the ways I can. It's the least I could do to atone. I part ways with Brigida and return to the group. Feel like I've gotten more support from merchants all over the country thanks to Brigida's direct endorsement. You can't go up any further. It's too late. I would dethrone Luis.
And the age of a new king draws near.
He's just chilling. He's just like, well, I'll let him do all the hard work. I'm asleep. And Barden,
Here you are.
Came across this and thought it better in your hands. Good luck out there.
Come to think.
Okay. We need wisdom in order to do... What is this again? More archetypes to be studied. Seeker and the Soul Hacker, which is going to be hilarious. Increases in archetype stat bonuses by +3. That's actually kind of crazy good. Alright, let's do this. I don't know what to do. Let's go talk to Maria.
Mister.
You're here. That reminds me, I have Nurse's drawings on me. I think Maria would be happy if I gave one to her. Gave the towering seawall drawing to Maria. You really walked on the bottom of the sea. The walls are waves. How did you know they weren't going to fall on you? I told Maria about all the memories I made there. I see, so there's really a place like that outside Grand Trad. I have more of Nurse's drawings as well, yes. This is seriously one of the most beautiful ones, man. Whoever made this, it's probably the same artist, but that was really beautiful, man. Gave the prismatic sea drawing to Maria. The sea is so pretty. Is this really the same sunset that we see in Grand Trad? I told Maria about all the memories I made there. So it's really a place like that outside of Grand Trad. I have more. We have another. Yeah, the underground tunnel, the Sporico cave drawing.
So pretty.
So many flowers. I bet fairies live there. What's that on the walls? I told Maria about all the memories I made there. I see, so there's really a place like that outside of Grand Trad. Oh my god, yeah, the cliff. The maw. The cold rodeo cliff drawing. Sorry, cold rodeo.
Wow.
There are cliffs that are really that tall. Weren't you scared, mister? There's really a place like that outside of Grand Trad. Oh, more? What? Oh, yeah, the graveyard. Is that a bridge? I heard there are a whole lot of bridges in Altabury. It's so dark underneath. Are those bones? So there's really a place like that outside of Grand Trad. Thank you, mister. I'll ask Miss Fabienne if we can hang them up on the inn's walls. If I look at the picture, I stop feeling lonely because I think of you on your journey. You can come back and look at them too, right? What do you think, mister? If I could just show him this, then I'm sure he'll... I want to show that boy something. See that boy lying on the ground over there? Do you remember him? I think he might not like me. I'm a little nervous. I want to talk... Oh, yeah, I'll be with you. I was able to soothe her anxieties with my overwhelming tolerance.
Okay.
If you're here with me, then I'm sure everything will be okay. I want to talk to that boy, the one I gave bread to, but the other day he ran away as soon as he saw me. But you showed me how to be brave, so I want to try again.
Thank you.
I'm going to do my best. I don't see that boy anywhere. Hey, there's that weirdo. You know that Parapus boy? He was laying around here before. I mean, the kid who keeps digging up food out of the rubbish. What about him? You need him for something? Something I wanted to show him. Oh, I know. Do you want to see it too?
This.
Is this picture really pretty? This is what it looks like outside of the capital. Mister here gave it to me. He journeys to all sorts of places. I've been to lots of incredible places in my travels. Yeah, who cares? It's so big outside the capital. Mister says there's all kinds of flowers and trees nobody's seen before, and too many monsters and animals to count. When he comes to visit me, I always learn something new. So, do you want to come look at these pictures with me?
Yeah.
Fine, I guess. Tree that's all red. You spill paint on the picture or something? No, the tree really is all red like this. Even the air around it was all red, they said. Wait, this tree's just huge then. Such a thing is too big, innit? Not even my brother could make it up there. My brother's an expert at climbing trees. Now one person's better than he is. He could climb the tallest tree in Grand Trad without breaking a sweat.
So
really?
Cool.
That is so cool.
You know.
Hey, girl. My name's Maria. Oh, okay. Listen, my mom told me that all the people at the Honeybee Inn were dodgy, so that's why I got scared and knocked you down last time. I'm real sorry about that, Maria. Okay. It's okay, but if you want to make it up to me... Will you be my friend?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's be friends. Thank you.
We became friends.
I made a new friend. Yeah, turns out he's a good kid.
Yeah.
So you always felt bad for pushing me that one time.
By the way...
No one knows how you feel if you don't say it out loud, but Miss Fabienne's my family now because we talked about our feelings. From now on, I'm always going to say what I think. I did that today, and now I have a friend. Thank you, mister. I'm saying that because I want to make sure I told you how I feel. I can sense Maria's earnestness and the profound trust she's placed in me. Nice.
Gave me courage.
One more, man. We gotta get one more level with Maria. There he is. Excuse me, are you okay? Are you hungry at all? I want to be friends, and I brought these pictures with me, and... You're different from me. I thought maybe we were the same, but we're not. You have everything. He left. He said I have everything, but I don't. Why is everyone so mean to him? The grown-ups call him dirty, but he's only dirty because he hasn't had a bath. He only sleeps in the graveyard because there's nowhere else for him to go. He only picks through the rubbish because no one will give him anything to eat. They don't know anything about him, and they don't even try to find out. How can I help?
Okay.
I don't want to give up. I won't give up. I'm going to talk to him.
Okay.
We can find a way to help him, too. I'll ask Miss Fabienne what she thinks. We could all help him together.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, mister. See you later. That's probably her final chapter, is helping this dude. Alright. Uh-oh. Yep, here we go. Katharina. who still has 4 fucking ranks, and we have another rank for Juna that we could get as well. We haven't done a Katarina one in a while, so let's talk to her now that we know where she is. She's actually just been forced to retire, so she pretty much has to throw in with us now.
Hi there.
Still alive and kicking, I see. I'm so used to seeing you up on deck that it's weird seeing you elsewhere. How you doing? Wish I could say the same for myself. Got something on my mind, actually.
From my heart.
Thanks. To tell the truth...
So?
I told my supporters I was dropping out of the race for the crown. They were understanding about it, but some of them do sure like to run wild, hunting down the rich and raking in the money, I heard. They're kidnapping people and carrying them off to the woods, holding them for ransom. It's not that just the nobles, but merchants too. Manahat's the one spurring it all on. He's always been the clever one. I wish I could do something, being that it's my fault and all. Yeah. Why do you think that?
As for me,
I'm the one who planned all these rotten ideas in their head. Now they're treating petty robbery like some sort of political accomplishment. I was trying to end injustice, not spread it.
the truth is,
A long time ago, back when I was a little dustbin, there was this old parapus man who gave me a little cash, even though he was probably just as poor as me. Most people would run to a market and buy food before someone else stole that money, but not me. I bought a dagger. That was all I needed to run away from the village. I was following the Parapus code to defend yourself, even if you're alone. I hunted animals in the mountains to survive, but my dagger broke. And that's when I started using my fists. Bounty hunting came natural after that. I got hurt a lot, and some of the wounds should have killed me, but I tell ya, I wasn't ever going back to the days of getting used.
but
Wait, hold on a second. Does this actually work? No. Is this the one that broke? Did I never throw it out? Maybe I never threw this out. Okay. I came back to the village just one time, hoping to thank that old man, but I couldn't. Yeah, why not? He was dead. Yeah, he was dead on the side of the road, like he got dumped there. They say he left to find work. The job was to be a test subject for... Oh my god. The pay was good for what a Parapus can earn anyway. I was totally done it several times already. The only reason he wanted the money, though, was to give it away, I was told. Guess that's just who he was.
damn it.
That's the kind of thing I'm trying to put an end to. It's been my only goal, if I'm honest.
Listen.
There are still things you can do. Maybe, but how can I make her see? The novel had a section on this topic.
Huh?
You know your letters. The world is only made equal through everyone's effort and cooperation. I like the sound of that. It's the kind of world I'd want to live in.
Right then.
So I gotta put in the work. Got any to help me out once more, please? Yeah.
It'll be fine.
You don't have to ask. I already know what you're thinking. Your fancy magic include mind reading? I want to stop Manahat, though. Will you go with me? Thanks. I gotta say, it's so assuring to have you along. I can sense Katharina's determination as well as her strong faith in me. I sense the fact that she's basically a party member and they kind of probably just cut her. That sucks. Apparently their hangout is on the outskirts of Altabury. They've been keeping the particulars a secret from me, though. I'll look into it and get back to you. You'll stop by again, though. Yeah, we could go together.
Many thanks.
I'll be waiting. Very unfortunate. I feel like if they had stretched this part out a little more, it might have made for a little bit of a better game, right? You could have had one dungeon with Basilio. You could have done the whole archetype dungeon, or the whole academy dungeon, right? That would have done it. They, at the end, the prince gets healed, right? Then, they could set the fight for October. I feel like maybe this game will maybe end at, like, New Year's Eve or something. Yeah, it's just one of those things. I feel like if they had taken a little bit more, it just would have felt a bit better. Not that they have to end the game on New Year's Eve or anything like that, but it just feels really rushed that you do the Opera House. We barely just got Yufa as a party member. Then we get Basilio, and we haven't even gotten to really do anything with him. And, and they're already pushing us to a big epic fight. I kind of wish certain things about this game I wish were a little different, right? I wish it was actually more of a competition, leading up to this. I kind of wish there was a little bit more free roam as well. Not that anything's bad, like, seriously with it. It just feels, it's got that persona, like, we barely got to really explore and do a lot of stuff. That's the one thing about these games. I feel like you don't really get a lot of combat because you have to cram all the combat into like 1 or 2 days. So that way you have enough time to do all the other social stuff. So I don't know. On the path you could walk, I doubt you can afford to turn out such an investment. Spend it wisely. Damn, alright. 15 grand. Not bad. I woke to quite the chill in the air today, as every morning in this mountain city this frigid. It's actually quite balmy by this area's standards. You know, we're not far from where I was born. Ah, this crisp air fills me with nostalgia. Blimey, that runner of yours is right quick, even in the snow. Luis had to fly over terrain like this, but your man just blasts through it. Such a compliment would bring Nurse to tears. We've only got 8 days to prepare. Can't let ourselves waste this time. I feel like the Persona elements, ironically, are holding this game back a bit. Alright, well, we have another Yufa mission. It sucks, because I need to do this Hulkenberg mission to get the final class, man. And we have one person we've never met. What? Oh, we haven't unlocked Basilio's missions. Yeah, okay. I forgot about that. Is he even a party member?
What now?
Yeah, he is. Okay. Berserker. Charge. Greatly increases the caster's physical attack damage once per battle. Deals medium physical strike damage to one enemy. Slam Shatter. Increase attack by 10%. War Cry. Frenzy. Yeah, he is not a caster at all. Powerful Pulverizer. Stormbreaker Axe. Also removes buff effects. Deals medium physical wind damage to one enemy. Lowers their defense. Deals heavy physical light resistance. Or light damage to one enemy. Ignores resistances. On the front row. Dude, he is meant to just be a crazy fucking tank, dude. And honestly, some of the stuff here wouldn't be terrible for him. Give him a little bit of coverage on the elements. Okay, whatever. I mean, I don't know what. We do another Yufa mission?
I'll see you again soon.
Yes.
What should we do?
Day of our big battle's coming soon. Brawlhaven. Remember how the other day we met that one Sanctor, Hyperic, I think his name was. I'd like to talk to him some more.
I'm quite grateful.
Thank you, I really appreciate it. Came to the front of a tavern, having heard that Hyperic was lingering there.
Well, now...
Sanctor Hyperic, what are you doing at a tavern? Come to pick up Avi. She helps out here from time to time. They told me lots of nice things today for the first time ever. They said I danced really good in front of the customers. You know how to dance, Avi? I do too. My mother taught me a ceremonial dance. Ooh, can you teach it to me someday? Of course. What kind of dance is it? Exactly. It's very traditional, but I think anyone outside the island would find it quite novel. It's really something. Mr. Hyperic, I want to practice a bunch and then show Mama. And you may, so long as your prayers are never neglected.
And so now...
And then this visit indicates you'd like to learn more of Sanctism, yes? How much do you know about our noble faith, might I ask? Just the basics, a bit here and there. Let's begin with the core of our beliefs. In Sanctism, we receive divine teachings from God. We follow the will of the Almighty God and offer Him our prayers with a selfless heart, that is. A selfless heart, the idea sounds quite different from the Dragon God faith. We aspire to take the hands of our gods in our own to confront difficulties and yet fight beside them with our own strength. Such are our teachings. I see. Well, that is an intriguing belief. What of those who haven't the strength to fight? The children, the elderly, or the infirm? The anxiety which plagues this world is through no fault of our own, and so we pray to escape these hardships and injustices.
Oh.
It's time to go visit Mama, Mr. Hyperic. Yufa, can we do this talk at the church? Let's go. Pardon me, Sanctor Hyperic, but what kind of illness is Avi's mother afflicted with? Your concern touches my heart. You are a kind person, Miss Yufa. Oh, it's just, I lost both of my parents when I was around Avi's age. Yufa, are you and who's going to, convert?
Indeed.
Oh, I think you mean convert. If you ever wish to do so, we would gladly accept you into our faith unless you find our prayers meaningless. No, that's not what I... Yeah, we'll decide for ourselves. Nothing is for certain anyway. I see. That is unfortunate to hear. Then I hope this won't be the end of our discussions. We all live with anxiety in our hearts, and it's through sanctism that we can find salvation. I simply want you to keep that in mind. What was that? Nothing more than a breeze. Now then, I hate to cut this short, but I am needed elsewhere. Oh, alright. Thank you very much for your time.
See you later.
Yufa, teach me how to dance next time, okay?
No.
That was unexpected. Converting was never so much a thought I'd had. Yeah, your beliefs are your own. Everyone should believe in what they wish to believe. You're right about that. In fact, since I am no longer a sacrificial priestess, that choice is mine for the first time. I don't think Hyperic was wrong when he said we all have spiritual anxiety. We yearn for something we can depend on, and for some, that's sanctism. I feel like I better understand sanctism now that I've experienced it myself, and I couldn't have done that without you. You gave me the courage to expose myself to new, unfamiliar things, so now I want to see and learn more about the world, but I also want to be by your side. Yufa's desire to grow as a person as well as her deep trust in me. What do you even get from
I
this?
see it is my turn.
2 and Battle Aura. Oh, I'm not sure that's the wind, and there's that smell again. My head is suddenly hurting. Let's come back here to investigate later. There's something about this place which makes me feel so ill at ease. As we headed back to the groove, I worried that Yufa seemed a little unwell. Obviously, there's something weird and wrong going on, but, you know. I played a video game before, clearly. Juna, okay? That's it, it's just Juna. Alright, so we do Juna's mission, then we do Alonso, and then I think in order to do Hulkenberg, we need Tolerance, I think? Or was it Eloquence? I can't even remember. We're close to Wisdom as well. I'm not sure how we're going to gain more Wisdom. Can I look and see what I need to do for...
Alright then.
Hulkenberg? Was it... I think it was Eloquence, maybe. I guess we just do Eloquence. I don't think it was Wisdom. Okay. Yes.
Hey.
We're finally facing off against Luis. I've been waiting for this moment so long, I think I've got butterflies. I can't seem to calm down. I keep wondering how the performance at the festival will go. Sorry, I hardly recognize myself with all these heavy sighs. Alright, sometimes it's okay to be vulnerable. I can't help but worry about it. Would she really scatter Erica flowers across the stage? Just thinking about it makes me shudder. What would you do if you were in my shoes? I'd love to know. There you go. Overflowing imagination. How do you stay so positive? But you're right, you know? I feel like I could do this. There's no point in worrying about something that hasn't happened. I'll conquer this anxiety, and I'll ensure this goes off without a hitch. They don't call me the songstress for nothing. Shall we head to Brylehaven where the festival is being held? Are you ready? Absolutely.
Thanks.
I know I've got nothing to fear with you there. I'll make this the best performance I've ever given. Nearly time. So many guests. You have. That's the appeal of a world-famous songstress for you. Isn't it, though? But look at you. You've become quite the charmer. Anyway, if the stage is covered in Erica flowers, I'm done for. Today, you're an escort and a bodyguard. If you see Murtis, stop her.
Oh.
Would you look at the size of this crowd, Lady Juna? It's unlike anything we've ever seen. Good, because you haven't seen anything yet, but I must apologize that I'm not dressed the part. I thought comfort might be the way to go. Come now, no need for apologies. You're beautiful in everything you wear, and on that note, you'll be on soon. Are you ready? I don't mean to alarm you, but I did see Murtis in the crowd. She looked pensive. I hope she isn't planning anything untoward.
It'll be fine.
I'll keep an eye on her. That does ease my fears. Please don't let her out of your sight during Lady Juna's performance. Juna's performance ended without incident and was a roaring success, but as for Murtis... unpardonable, absolutely inexcusable.
Oh,
Here to shove me off, are you? That depends on you. I won't do anything if you don't do anything. Don't worry, I'm putting this behind me. I did get a basket of them ready, you know. They weren't even in season, so it was a real struggle to even get that many. But I don't think I'm feeling it. Hearing her sing shook me to my core, reminding me that I've got a soul too. Think I'm still shaking. Have you looked at the crowd, really studied their faces? They're over the moon. Wouldn't be half as many like this if it had been me up there.
I was in the wrong.
For what's worth, I'm sorry about the dress. I bet they would have loved to see her all proper done up. This is goodbye then. I think I'll head home to the countryside. Give my regards to the songstress.
Well?
You see the crowd. Everyone looks so happy out there. This is why I do what I do. For a view of a sea of smiles, the stage is the best seat in the house. And not a single Erica flower in sight. I'm on top of the world right now, except for being positively parched. A warm beverage with my compliments, Lady Juna. A blank-faced Sanctus. So considerate.
Right.
Don't drink that. Silence, interloper. What gives you bumping into me and What's going on? You're right then, glad to hear it. That man who was mumbling about sanctism and Louise doing something or other, guess you just stand out in the crowd. Is your throat alright? No, it suddenly started hurting a bit. Murtis. Hey, Capra, come help us. Hope Murtis will be alright. I didn't like that cough. The drink the man tried to give me, was I his target then? And Murtis...
Juna.
Are you okay after all that? I'm fine, but if it weren't for Murtis, I'd hate to think what might have happened. Lady Juna, are you safe? Murtis has come to, but she won't speak a word. Certainly not an easy woman to deal with, is she? We also apprehended the culprit. Seems we foiled an attempt to ruin your throat. The water he offered you was actually a powerful poison. Goodness, I'm so glad everyone made out unscathed. Oh no, Murtis wants to breathe in those toxins. What that would mean, is that why she isn't speaking? The authorities said the poison was extracted from Erica flowers and the antidote is created by boiling its own leaves. Still, who could have known which leaves to pick? If the Erica flowers aren't in bloom, then the leaves look like any other plant. I know all about Erica flowers. I could tell their leaves from the others. I know where they bloom too.
Well then.
One thing we could do is go pick them. We have to. I have to go. I have to help. I can't stand by as the person who just saved me wastes away.
Please.
Help me. I want to help Murtis, but I can't do this alone. I sense Juna's deep trust in me. We're gonna run out of days to do shit, bruh. I hope we could do this fight reasonably easy. Can't take off right now. I need to sort things out first. I will go, but I need some time I know we're short on. Turn to the others with a downcast Juna in tow. I feel like I've gotten support from Juna's devotees thanks to Juna's increasing faith in me. It doesn't matter. How could you not be ranked 2 at this point? I don't even know.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I like how now he's just chilling. He's probably weak, obviously, but, you know, at least he's not dead or dying. Oh,
Try
sweet.
not to die.
It's no great sum, but I hope it helps. Do try not to die.
Now that you mention it.
North of Altabury lies the Everfrost Forest, a place named for its year-round blanket of snow. A monster has been sighted there, but no one has been able to track it. Without its exact whereabouts, searching for it could be quite dangerous. Regardless, we cannot risk it happening upon a village. And ain't it best if we just go look for it and take it out then? It is, but we should do a bit of legwork. We'll have to see what we can learn at the recruitment center. Okay.
What should we do? Mister!
Mister will be so surprised. We might as well go do that so we can unlock Savior. Poor Alonzo just getting completely squeezed out of this. Yeah, what does Hulkenberg need? Wisdom. Okay, no, it was wisdom. So what was the other one? Did I hit the tolerance? What does Barden need? This is how it ends. What does he need from me? Just time or what?
Thank you, truly.
Can't be worried for me. My wounds are slowly but surely improving. I could even make me rounds again. Well, 1 round, that is. In a little while, I'd like to have a long talk with you before I leave town, that is. Okay, so we have to wait for him to fully recover. More, we have to learn more. Okay, well, maybe Maria's will be the one that puts us over the edge. Alright, so we do need more wisdom. I don't know how we get that, or whatever.
Mister!
Wait, she's half Ishkia? They might have mentioned that. Yeah, they did, and Miss Fabienne is not her birth mother. I remember that part, but I didn't know she was half Ishkia. Does she have wings? She does. Oh, she does. Okay, I just forgot. Mister, you're back. Welcome back. Are you hungry? Miss Fabienne cooked up some food.
Oh, yay.
We could all eat together today. It's a party.
Eat up, you
I got
two.
the rain stopped.
Smells good, doesn't it?
There you go.
Hope you like it. This dish has some complexity to it.
There's more than enough for everyone. I was thinking maybe it would be good if I gave some of Miss Fabian's food to hungry people. Everyone's scared of people they don't understand or don't know. That's why they were mean to me too. So maybe if we get everyone to eat lots of good food together, they'll talk to each other and get along.
Yep, we can hope for the best.
I mean, it might work.
Miss Fabian was worried too. She said we won't know until we try.
Now hold on. Let's not be hasty about inviting those sorts in, hmm? What if they make a habit of skulking around here?
Well, take a look yourself before you start clutching your pearls. Not a single one has even taken a plate, as you can plainly see.
I need to warn you, Mom. Even if you demand compensation later, I've naught to give you.
And I'm telling you, I don't need any. Maria and I just don't want you dying.
Shit.
After all, we're neighbors, and I won't ignore any of you any longer. Truth be told, I turned a blind eye to your plight. But Maria saw it plain, and my eyes were opened, and I realized that it isn't right. It's not all right at all. So, go ahead and eat your fill. You've my word. There are no tricks here. I've a portion for you as well. Surely you've heard whispers about the honeybees fair now, haven't you?
Maria's idea proved to be a huge success. A large crowd formed and we served plenty of food.
Is it true that you ran your own business?
Yes, Mom. At one point, I owned a factory and had several hired hands in my employ. But then, I was swindled by a moneylender. I'd like to work my way up again. Or even earn just enough to put a roof over my head. But once you've lost your footing, it's hard to stand back up on your own.
Hey, perhaps you could find a place that will put him to work. I've heard you're well connected around these parts.
I'll consider it.
Oh, he's here. You should try Miss Fabian's cooking. It's really good.
Why?
Because eating yummy food makes everyone happy. And when my friends are happy, I'm happy too.
We're friends. But you're normal, and I'm not.
I've been thinking about a whole lot of things lately. And we did this today because I met you. Talking to people makes things better. It makes it so even things that were sad feel a little brighter. It's like a light in the dark all of a sudden. Or, actually, it's more like you see it was never dark to begin with. I want everyone to know that. I'm Maria. What's your name?
It's... Apis. I couldn't even remember my own name.
Nice to meet you, Apis. So, do you think anything around here has changed? Maybe for the better?
I'm not sure, but... it does feel a little different, yeah.
Do you want to come eat with us?
Yes, sir. I enjoyed a heartwarming meal with Maria and Apis.
Everyone looks so happy. Miss Fabian said she wanted to try doing that again. She even wants to get some of the townspeople to help out too.
Alright, I'll help.
You'll always have my support.
You'll help us serve food again.
What a very good
right,
plot
mister?
line, man. Just to
Me
make
and
her
Apis
feel
are friends
loved
now
at
too.
home.
We're going to go play with Harundo and the others too next
She has
time.
friends. Yeah.
It sounds like you're making plenty of friends.
Yep. It's a lot of fun. You know, all of these good things happen because of you, mister. You gave me those pictures of your journey, remember? When I look at these pictures, I imagine your voice in my head saying, "Just do your best."
I sound like that? Yes.
I like it when you're here, and sometimes I'm still lonely when you're not around, but I'm not going to ask you not to go.
Yep. Because you have a home now?
Is that because you have a home now?
I used to want to run away from Grand Trad so badly. I didn't feel at home here. So I thought there was someplace else I should go to. I wanted Miss Fabienne to like me so much. But the more important thing really was if I liked Miss Fabienne. When I realized that, I learned that I can pick where my home is. I can choose where I belong. And right now, I've picked this place. This is my home. I'll wait here with Miss Fabienne, so...
Don't worry. We'll make it out. As long as this next boss fight isn't insane.
Can't die, okay? So please come back.
I promise.
I promise you I'll come back, Maria.
Remember.
4!
It's a promise.
I guess this is Maria's profound kindness and her unwavering trust in me. Huh?
The pure-hearted maiden, Maria, keeper and heritor of the healer's virtues. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. By the grace of her newfound powers, work to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
Sounds good.
I want to be
The Savior and 4 skills. There it is. I think that's enough now. We might have enough to do whatever this guy's quest was, right? I have to look. More skills can now be inherited by the healer lineage due to the effects of Scion's essence.
If you don't come back on your own, I'll find you and bring you back.
Oh?
I still dream about going on a journey one day. To all sorts of faraway places. I'll even go to where Papa never went to. I'll see those places for him, and then it'll be my turn to tell you all about my journey.
Sounds
Do
good.
the two of you have a moment? Lend me a hand with the inn, will you?
Okay, coming. Let's go.
Very nice, man. Maria's smile never fades as we help Fabienne with tasks around the end. Thanks to a strong bond of trust that has developed between Maria and I, the people of Sunshade Road now all support me. Can't go any higher. Who is supporting Luis at this point? Seriously. Like the aristocracy? No, why would they support him? I mean, like, I guess they're kind of torn. They probably all supported Forden and now they all got fucked over because of it. But seriously, who is supporting him? Like, where are these people?
Let's go. Now what am I to do?
I have no idea. What do I need for her? My words ain't gonna get through them. I have to raise tolerance. Oh my god.